everyone. My name is James Oluole, and it's another great pleasure connecting with you today at the James Oluole Leadership Masterclass. Great connecting with you from every part of the world, wherever you might be today connecting with us. It's great again that we are engaging towards developing our leadership capacity, towards developing our leadership competence in our field, in our businesses, in our communities, towards creating impact and transforming our world. I want to specially welcome everyone, and particularly for those that are joining us for the first time, you are highly welcome. This is a community where we shape ourselves as leaders. This is a community where we refine our thoughts towards developing ourselves on a periodic basis and positioning ourselves towards impact and contribution in everywhere we find ourselves. And I want to especially welcome you and let you know that you're joining us today. It promises to be another exciting time. It promises to be another engaging moment. And by way of introduction, the topic that we have today, before I go into the introduction, it's a very interesting topic that I strongly feel that it's needed for the hour, it's needed for the time, as we look into elevating ourselves and becoming moving from a contributor to a multiplier, becoming a high impacting player. This is key. This is where we need to be, and I strongly feel that we need to start positioning ourselves towards impact. And I want to welcome you again for joining us. It promises to be a very impactful time today. And just by way of introduction, I do believe that the success of any organization, regardless of industry, regardless of systems, regardless of environment, rests not only on leadership, but on the collective strength, on the collective maturity and discipline of his team. A leader provides direction, but execution belongs to the team. And when the team is ineffective and they are not united, the best strategy can even fail. And we have seen that in different instances, in different situations, that however effective a leader might be, it's beyond the leader. It's more to do with a team. Whether in an institution, whether in an organization, whether in a community, whether in an environment where people had come together towards achieving a core goals and objective. And this is why I strongly believe that our engagement today is going to be addressing some key aspects, because beyond just the responsibility of the leader, it has to do more with a collectiveness of a team effort. And each and every one of us, we have a role to play. In every environment you find yourself, one of the things we're going to be looking at today is how we are building our team player capacity towards moving from a contributor perspective to becoming more of a multiplier. And if you look at in our world today, as dynamic and highly demanding that the society is, it is no longer enough to simply be a contributor. No. Organizations now require individuals who can go beyond execution, individuals who multiply value, individuals that elevate others and strengthens the entire team. That's what every institution, every organization, every system is looking out for. And it is on this basis that I decided to have this masterclass, not just to highlight the qualities of an effective team player. That's not the objective here, though it's important, but to challenge every individual here listening to me and those that will watch this via our social media platform, for you to understand that you can evolve. You can evolve from a contributor to a multiplier. Because when an individual grows and the individual is willing to take more responsibilities, the team becomes stronger. The team becomes united. The teams become productive. And that leads to organizational sustainability and impact. So the question I have to you this evening is, are you an effective team player? Do you see yourself as a team player within the office, within the organization where you currently operate? What is your assessment in becoming an effective person who is able to support the growth of the organization? And it is important for us to understand what is even the definition of a contributor. Because let me quickly say that being a contributor is not a bad thing. No. It's important for you to be a contributor, and from a contributor you can now grow to becoming a multiplier. So moving from contributor as a team player to multiplier is not bad. And I'm not here to say, oh, as a team player who contributes, you are not doing the best. No, you are trying. It's good, but we want to elevate you from moving from good to great. So by way of definition, a team player that is a contributor is a highly reliable, is consistent and collaborative individual who delivers exceptional personal outputs, whose impact is limited to their own tasks rather than amplifying the productivity, the intelligence, and the capability of the team. So this is where the difference is. The individual as a contributor, you are reliable, you are intelligent, you are consistent, you collaborate, you support the growth of the organization. But everything you do is towards an individual perspective. You do not amplify the productivity of the entire team. So as a contributor, you deliver on assigned responsibilities. They execute their tasks effectively. They meet expectations. They contribute to the growth of the team and organization. They offer value and they bring ideas and solutions to the table. But their impact is more of a personal success than a team success. Let me tell you, and particularly for young ones listening to me here, particularly young and emerging leaders, I want you to take this masterclass as another jackpot of your life. I'm telling you the truth. If you're able to walk through every information I'm going to be sharing with you and you model it in your life, I can guarantee to you that you are going to be an exceptional and a valued team player anywhere in the world, and you will remain a sought after person. So this is for you. This is for you. And as I said, a collaborator, their impact is personal, towards personal success. And they don't focus on team success. That's just the challenge. Now let's look at a multiplier. A team player that is a multiplier is an individual who goes beyond merely contributing their own skills and productivity to amplifying the intelligence, the energy, and capabilities of the team members and everyone around them. So as a multiplier, they are more focused. They have everything that is required for them to become the best and to outshine everyone. But their motive, their purpose is beyond that. They rather want to amplify the team. They rather want to make sure that whatever input they bring is towards the team's success. So a multiplier is a genius maker who fosters an environment where the entire team delivers, and they deliver higher quality results and performance at the highest capacity. They elevate the performance of others. That's where multiplier is. They elevate the performance of others. They are catalysts of a team success. They strengthen collaboration and trust. They increase the overall output and impact of the team. Multipliers challenge the team to grow and offer them the platform to succeed. That's where multiplier is. Multipliers are not intimidated when their support resort to another team member outshining them. No, they don't feel intimidated. It's not about anyone outshining someone. Their interest is for the team. Their interest is for the success of the team. Their interest is to see that we all win. And that's the mindset of a multiplier. A contributor adds value, while the multiplier multiplies value. So you are moving from just being an individual that just add value to multiplying value as an effective team player. So the question is no longer, are you doing your job as a contributor? It's great. We celebrate you. We appreciate you. But the real question is, are you increasing the effectiveness of everyone around you? Are you doing that? Are you increasing the effectiveness of people around you? Are people getting better because you are there? Are people improving and becoming excellent as a result of your impact as a team player within that organization, within the system? That's where multiplier is. And it's important for us to understand that for you to even become a contributor and transition to a multiplier, we need to address the core qualities of a high impacting player. Because please, I need you to understand that you cannot be a contributor and attempt to grow to a multiplier if you lack the core qualities of a high impact team player. Because just as I'm saying, some people are contributors, some people are moving to multiply. There are even some that they are bad team players. There are people that they don't even understand what it makes to become a team player. So they are not even at the contributor level. And this is why I want to run through 10 qualities that would help you in shaping yourself. And each of these qualities, you need to ask yourself, am I fit into this and can I develop myself? You know, one of the things my teaching does is that it gives you an opportunity to reflect. It gives you an opportunity to ask yourself some core fundamental questions. And you're able to think, okay, how can I improve? I'm not here to judge you. I'm here rather to create an awareness. Because let me be honest with you, the more you get aware over something, that is when your growth begins. Growth starts with awareness, and it is by awareness that knowledge is impacted and created. And that's the intention on this masterclass that I have for you. So the number one quality of a high impact team player is a team player must be disciplined and they are focused on collective team success. That's one quality. A team player must be a disciplined person, must be focused and collective to the success of the team. An exceptional team player is disciplined. They align to the team's mission. They are not driven by personal recognition, no, but by collective achievement. They understand that individual brilliance without alignment is dangerous. But disciplined contribution to team success is powerful. Their focus is intentional. Their focus is strategic and making the team and the organization great. So, are you a disciplined, focused team player? That is one core quality if you want to be a high impacting player. How disciplined are you in ensuring that you are working towards the core success of the team? Number two, they take ownership, sacrifice, and have relentless commitment. Ownership, sacrifice, and relentless commitment. That's another quality of a high impacting player. A high impacting player go beyond convenience, but they go to the extra mile to do everything necessary within their position and their capacity to make sure that the team win ethically and the moral way. They take ownership without being chased, without being coerced. That's where multiplier is as an effective team player. They stretch beyond defined roles. They remain committed even when it is uncomfortable. Even when they are not being paid, they are willing to take more responsibility. They are willing to show up. They don't need anyone to remind them that you need to be the leader here. They show up, they take responsibility. They are willing to sacrifice. They are willing to accept the pain and take responsibility even when the team is not performing well. And let me just ask you some of these reflection questions I put down here. That do you take full ownership or wait to be reminded or rewarded? Because we have come to realize that many people, until there is a reward, there is a prize, they are not willing to take responsibility. Are you that kind of a team player in that organization? What drives you is your motive. What drives you is the intention that there must be something, there must be a transaction, there must be there has to be something on the table that will make you wanting to take ownership of responsibility. That's not the mindset of an effective team player. Are you willing to go extra mile for the team's success, even at a cost to you? Are you willing? Are you willing to go the extra mile? Is your commitment for collective team performance, or you just want to outshine everyone and be the best and say, oh, I want to take that position, so I need to outshine everyone? What's your motive? Is your commitment from an objective basis, or your commitment has some questionable hidden motives? Number 3, qualities of a high impact team player. Please, if what I'm sharing is resonating with you, I would love to you drop your comment on the chat box. I want to believe I'm adding value and I'm multiplying value beyond just adding value. So you can just drop your questions, drop your thoughts as we continue our engagement. Number 3 qualities of a high impact team player is they are resilient and they have a winning mindset. A high impact team player does not collapse under pressure, no. But they remain constructive. Even in adversity, that is when they are strong. They are not moved by circumstances. They don't allow their emotion to hold them down, no. In difficult moments, they remain stable. They are forward looking, even in times of setback. They don't remain stuck. They don't get to the point of complacency. No. Their mindset strengthens the team's confidence and it sustains momentum. That's what high impacting player is. And I need you to begin to position yourself to becoming one of us. I need you to be that. The number 4 quality of a high impacting player is they are adaptive. They have what we call adaptive agility with growth orientation. Adaptive agility with growth orientation. That's another quality of a high impacting player. They are flexible. They are teachable. They commit to continuous improvement. They embrace learning. They understand that if I must grow, there is a place of learning and improvement. They welcome feedback. They adapt quickly to change. They don't have a fixed mindset. They don't have a fixated mindset that, oh, this is how we have been doing it. They don't anything around, oh, we need to maintain the status quo is not in their dictionary. They believe there is always room for change. There is always room for innovation. There is always room for value. And they develop a growth mindset. They adapt very quickly to change. That's another very good quality of an effective team player. Number 5, they have humility. They possess the value of integrity. and emotional intelligence. They are grounded in character, which becomes their ideology that guides their daily actions, never to compromise on any reason. They have an ideology as a result of the value of humility, integrity, and emotional intelligence, and they use that to impact the team. They listen, they learn, they respect others. They understand that the value and the worth they bring into the team and the organization, no matter the value, they still remain humble. They know that the value they bring does not make them to be, have an ego. Do you know who I am? I am if it's not me, this organization would have gone down. No, they are still humble. Even knowing that they bring in the best for the growth of the team. They respect the culture and they are always thinking of system improvement. They manage emotions effectively and they consider diverse perspectives even before making decisions. They understand that success is a team's achievement, not a solo performance. That's who an high impact team player is. Number 6, they have strong communication and clarity. There is a strong communication and clarity when they communicate, when they engage. High impact team players communicate to create alignment. They speak with clarity. They listen with intention and they ask the right questions. They understand that confusion slows execution, but clarity accelerates results. And they are always willing to listen. They are always willing to speak with clarity and to ask the right question that will elevate and help other team members to improve. Number 7 qualities of a high impact team player. They have reliability and they are consistent. They are dependable and trustworthy. They deliver consistently, not only when they are being monitored, but as a personal standard. They don't need to be monitored. That's who they are. In a strong team, trust is built on consistency and they uphold this value. They uphold it. They make sure that they are reliable. When they are needed, they show up. Number 8, they are solution-oriented collaborators. They do not just identify problems. They help to solve problems. They collaborate. They create solutions when there are challenges. That's another quality of a high impact team player. They bring maturity, perspective, and a constructive attitude. They collaborate across functions and they remain focused on progress and results. Let me encourage every one of us that as we're engaging on this, I just want you to begin to identify each of these qualities and ask yourself some core questions. That are you meeting up as an effective team player? Where do you need to improve in your performance by picking some of these qualities and working towards them towards improvement? Number 9, they are competent and they are highly skilled. Let me be honest with you, you cannot be an effective and a high impact team player if you are not good on your job. I'm sorry, you have to be. To be a high impact team player, you have to be good on your job and avoid an average and mediocrity mindset. They are committed to personal growth and development, and they invest to learn new skills for the benefit of the team and the organization. They are good on the job. They are always thinking of solutions. They are always thinking of value addition, and they are ready to pay the price. Number 10, they are enlarging. I got this particular one from my mentor, John Maxwell. They have an enlarging mindset. That's who an effective team player is. High impact team player do not compete. They don't compete. They complete you. They are not here for competition. They are not here to outshine their colleagues. No, they rather complete you. They add value to others. They strengthen areas of weakness in the team. They bring out the best in people. They drive team spirit and create conducive atmosphere for team members, especially new members joining the team. They are willing to bring the best out of people. They have an enlarging mind. They have an enlarging mindset. They want to support everyone. They have influence on the team, and they use their influence towards team growth and performance, not for selfish motives. They move the team from good to great. That's who an high impacting player is. They are not subtractors who drain energy from others. Look, there are people that everything they do within a team is they drain energy from you. No value, but rather they are energy drainers. But an effective team player is not a subtractor. They don't drain energy from people. Rather, they are multipliers who elevate people. They show up. They are willing to support. They are willing to be there for their friends. They are willing to be there for their colleagues. They are willing to be there for the organization. They elevate people with the right intentions and motives to bring the best out of them. Please let me know if these 10 qualities completely add value to you. I strongly believe it does. Because even for me, I'm still growing in becoming an effective team player. And I'm working on daily basis, asking myself, how best can I be enlarging? How best can I commit towards the growth of the team? How best can I avoid finding fault within the team, but rather helping the team towards improvement and towards success? And for one to move from a contributor perspective or a mindset towards a multiplier mindset. Let's look at what I put here, the multiplier effect. When a team is filled with contributors, performance is limited to individual effort, and the impact of the team performance is not significant. I shared that earlier. That when a team member is full or the team is full of contributors, performance is limited to individual effort, and it has little significance to the team. But when the team has multipliers, productivity increases, trust deepens, collaboration improves, execution becomes faster, result becomes sustainable. One multiplier can influence an entire team. Several multipliers can transform an entire organization. One of the things I would like you to go home with this evening is that, please, I need you to start thinking of becoming a multiplier that amplifies the team effort. But you need to be really good. You need to be the best of yourself. You need to be a good team player before you can multiply impact to others. There is no way you can be a multiplier if you are not developing yourself as a good team player. So it starts with you. What is your growth plan? What are you doing towards improving your performance on a daily basis towards the success of the organization? To become a high impact team player and to elevate your performance from a contributor to a multiplier, you can consider the following. Take ownership of your responsibilities beyond your role and tasks. Because as much as I'm working through this, someone may ask, but how do I become a multiplier? And I thought to just have this slide to explain that. So if you want to move from a contributor to a multiplier, the first thing you need to do is take ownership of responsibility beyond your role and tasks. Don't be the one that say, oh, I am just here to do 2 subjects, maybe as a teacher. And after the subject, I don't care. I am not a biology teacher. I am not a government teacher. If the government teacher doesn't come, he's on his own. No. Oh, I am an accountant. I don't care what is happening in HR. I don't care what is happening in the program team. I'm just here. No. As an effective team player and a multiplier, you need to begin to open up yourself. Understand what is happening, because you see, the organization is a system. And every system, it's a functions, and the functions come together. So the system helps, they work together. If one system is dying function, if there is a challenge in one unit, it may affect everyone. So you need to begin to ask yourself that beyond my effort, beyond my tasks, what else can I do towards improving this organization? What else can I do towards improving my church? What else can I do towards improving my school, my community? What else can I do to help my supervisor to amplify his effort? See, it's as simple, but you can do. Look, I have a lot of stories to share. Let me tell you, one simple way you can amplify people is that somebody is having a good product. Can you help them to market it? I have a lecturer currently that does a very good training. There is no interest. There is nothing I'm looking for. But I keep advertising his product to people. Why? Because my goal is that as much as I'm getting knowledge on something, every other person around me should do that. That's a multiplier mindset. But there are people that when they know something, nobody should know it. From the very day I got my certification as a John Maxwell leadership coach, speaker, and trainer, I began to talk to people. I began to engage people, and thus far, we have about 3 people that have already signed up through me to becoming a member of John Maxwell. Everyone close to me, I have spoken to you about this. Why? Because it's a multiplier effect. It's not about James. It's not about, I just need to know it. Some people, they know the job. They will never allow somebody else to know it. They want to continue to be the one. If they are not there, nobody can do it. No, you are not a team player. When you have this character, no, it does not help you. And it's affecting our society today. It's affecting the community today. It's affecting the world. People are so self-centered. People are so selfish. People are not willing to play the team game. They are always thinking of wanting they themselves to outshine others. And that doesn't help a team. Are you in that situation? I am here to encourage you that no, you can still be the best. And let me tell you the truth. When you work towards becoming a high impact team player, the best of you shows up. I'm telling you the truth. The best of you shows up. When your growth motive and to grow others is not centered on personal interest, I'm telling you, you get a bigger reward. And that is what I want every one of us to begin to think through. So you need to take ownership of responsibility. Number 2, you need to identify colleagues within the team, and you are intentionally adding value to them. Intentionally adding value to them. Look, I have several of testimonies I can share just this evening, some few hours, and I believe that person might be on this call. Let me just read one to you. Because I don't just come here to teach theory, and I want us to understand. Let me just read what someone just said just some few moments ago. He said, "Hello, sir. I sincerely want to appreciate you for the candid advice, encouragement, and for constantly giving me wings to fly. Your words and guidance have been deeply impactful, and I do not take them for granted. I listened to the audio on turning pain to impact, and that is on the coaching. I currently do a elevation growth masterclass. It's a coaching program, and this person was had access to that video, and he said he listened to it, and honestly, it felt like a picture of my own journey. I realized how much I have allowed the desire to get things perfect before starting to cripple so many areas of my life. I kept waiting for the perfect time or perfect condition, and this had held me back from venturing into things I should have started long ago. but your message has stirred something afresh in me. I have made up my mind to start regardless of imperfections and trust God for growth along the way. Thank you for being a voice of wisdom, clarity, and encouragement. Your impact is truly transforming lives, and mine inclusive. That is the mindset of a multiplier. I just got this few moments ago. That's where a multiplier is, and that's where I want every one of us to become. Because the more you walk towards becoming a multiplier with an enlarging heart, I'm telling you, the world will be the best for everyone. This competition thing, no, we don't need it. We should complement ourselves. That's who we are. That's who God has created us to be, as complementers. We must be able to bring the best out of people. Another point, if you want to be a multiplier, is that you must replace complaint with solution-oriented thinking. You must have an enlarging mindset by believing in others before they believe in themselves. That's a multiplier mindset. A mindset that you believe in people before they believe in themselves. I have met many people. Even just this year, I met a young lady and I told her, I said, look, I believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. And please, I want you to know that I believe in you. And that changed everything over her life. I began to see progress in her growth in every part because I believed in her. There are people that just your words can change them. Just your words. Are you believing in people? Are you positioning yourself as an enlargement that people can come to you for growth? If you want to be or have an enlarging mindset, you must be willing to serve others before they serve you. It's not about it's not about you being served. Let's be willing to serve others. You must be willing to add in value before expecting value. And I want you to ask yourself on a daily basis. I have some of my mentees and I give them this as an assignment. Every day, I ask them to send me a text. What value have they added? And some of them had been doing well, sending that to me. And I want you to ask yourself this, and I want you to develop this as a daily task. That did I only deliver or did I multiply impact today? Every day, ask yourself this question. Let me tell you what it will do to you. The more you ask, you're going to reflect on how the day had been, and you're going to ask yourself some core questions that, who have I improved? And that is going to help you to have that intentionality, always wanting to improve people. As I conclude, let me share some example, and let me use the game of football in sharing my example, and to close this on the multiplier effect, the example of Kevin De Bruyne of Manchester City. I know many football fans are already getting excited with this. Now, this guy is a great guy. He plays for Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne, and is widely regarded as one of the best midfielders in the world. Not just because of his individual skill. Please, everyone here, I want you to follow through on this story I'm going to share. There is something depth you are going to learn from this. Now, is known as one of the best midfielders in the world, not just because of his individual skills, but because of how he elevates everyone around him. Now, what makes Kevin De Bruyne a multiplier? One, he creates opportunities for others. Anyone that watches football and you follow Manchester City, you will know that this guy is not a selfish midfielder. De Bruyne is known for his assists. He doesn't just play well, he positions his teams to succeed, his teammates to succeed. He improved team performance, not just his own statistics. His vision and decision-making increased the effectiveness of the entire attacking unit of the team. He brings clarity in complex situations. One pass from Kelvin might turn to a goal. In high-pressured game, he simplifies the game. He makes the game look simple. He brings the right pass and keeps the team aligned. That's a multiplier. He makes average moment dangerous. A normal attack becomes a goal-scoring opportunity because of his awareness and execution. Can you see the mindset of a team player? Can you see how a team player operates? And look, you do not need to be in the football pitch to operate in this mindset. You do not need, in that office, you can make average moments when people think that, oh, everything is going down. You just turn things around. You can. You have the capacity in you. The virtues are in you. You can improve the performance of your team. You can create opportunity. Why a contributing midfielder player complete passes, maintain possession, and follow instructions. That's what a contributing player does. Kevin De Bruyne, as a multiplier, creates decisive moments. He unlocks opponents' defenses and makes the team more productive. Can you see what a multiplier does? His greatness is not just in what he does. It is in what others are able to do because of him. And that is the essence of a multiplier. It's not about him. It's about what others are able to achieve as a result of his impact. There are many talented players on the field, but the difference maker is the one who makes everyone else more dangerous to attack the opponent and win the game. Are you that person? Are you the one that we can rely on? And if you are not, can you elevate yourself to becoming that one? Because the difference between a contributor and a multiplier is one that makes the difference. But you know, I am a Manchester United fan, so I'm not going to end this. So my wife is here, she's laughing. You know, as a Manchester United fan, I need to also talk about another example of a multiplier. And this guy is also exceptional. He's called Bruno Fernandes. This guy was a multiplier to the level that when he joined Man U, they couldn't hide. They have to make him the captain. Even when the guy that was the captain there was great, they still have to make him. Why? Because his impact changed everything. That's where multiplier is. Bruno Fernandes of Manchester United is one of the most influential players on the pitch. Not just because of talent, but because of impact on others. And below are some of the multiplier behaviors of Bruno. He drives output across the team. He consistently creates chances, assists, and goal opportunities for his teammates. He demands high standard from every team member. You often see him pursuing teammates, organizing the play, and raising the team urgency. He brings his emotion into the game. He brings his leadership into the game. He brings his energy into the game. That's why I love this guy. He takes responsibility in critical moments. Whether the team is winning or struggling, he shows up and takes initiatives. He is always involved. He doesn't disappear. Some people disappear. Not Fernandes. He is always there. He influences the game continuously. Friends, let me tell you, true multiplication is not just about output. It is about emotional influence. And this is what makes Bruno Fernandes an exceptional player. He brings in the emotion. He brings in everything. We know sometimes he may get angry and he has a very negative part on the team, but we're looking at the positive part of his emotion in building the team and making the team effective. And as we close, I want to leave you with the following thoughts. Every organization has contributors. people who are skilled, people who are capable and dependable, people who do what is required, and that is good. Every organization, we have contributors. There are organizations also that have bad team players, but in many situations, organizations have good contributors. People that are skilled, they are good. But the organization that truly grows, the team that truly wins, are not built on contributors only. They are built on multipliers. And multipliers are people who walk into the room and make others better. They are people who bring clarity where there is confusion. They are people who bring solutions where there are problems. They are team players. They are people who bring energy when others are losing momentum. They are people who do not just do the work, but elevate the work of everyone around them. I want every one of us to remember this question. Because of me, is my team better or not? Ask yourself. Because of James, is my team better or not? Because of Isabel, is the team better or not? Because of Godfrey, is the team better or not? Because of Isaac, is the team better or not? Because of you, my friend, is the team better or not? Ask yourself this question. Because your title or your position is not what makes you to be the best. It is your daily actions. It is the mindset that you influence that brings the best of you. Please remember this, that at the end of the day, a contributor says, I have done my part. But a multiplier asks, did my presence make everyone stronger? And that is the difference. So I challenge every one of us that don't just aim to contribute. Make a decision to multiply. Because when you multiply your impact, you don't just change your team, you change the results of the entire organization. And if there's something I'm leaving you behind with, is that work towards improving yourself as a team player. Work towards becoming a multiplier and amplify the inputs. Amplify the work of others. Celebrate them. When they win, let them win. And join them to celebrate. When the team is not doing well, be the moral support. Prior to this teaching, I did a teaching on great leaders build great teams. And I realized that as much as great leaders build great teams, it's also important for the team to become effective as a high-impact team player. And that was the reason I had this section today. I want to believe I've added value to you. And if I've done, please, I'm going to encourage you. Stay tuned. Let's keep engaging. Stay tuned on my channel. Let's keep building ourselves. And at this moment, thank you.